Hey, what's up, YouTubers? Back again with another video. And this one is on Warframe, a commentary basically on what we need or what we could basically do to improve the game. And it starts with the fan base. I mean, the fan base. The fan base gives the developers ideals. They basically pitch ideas to the developers, and developers say, you know what, put this on the chart, put this on the chart. And over time, there's been quite a few people, whether it be on the forums or in videos such as this, who speak out. I've noticed a lot of the fan channels, it's not like it used to be. Of course, because Warframe has definitely grown quite a bit, which is good. Started on PC, then it's gone to 2 other platforms. And with that, it takes more responsibility and it stretches you far, far, far more. And not only stretches you, but it stresses, I'm quite sure, the developers, those who are with the Digital Extremes team. But decided to go ahead and make a video just talking about a few things in the game, and I'm going to try to be as very direct as possible. But I just want you guys to really, just hear me out. And it's nothing against Warframe or the developers. It's just me as a gamer giving my opinion on a few ideas. One being, I think one of the let's start off with a topic that's a bit hot right now. What's a few topics hot? One of them being melee damage 2.0. For me, when melee damage 2.0 first came into existence, I really liked it because it changed the dynamics of how you play the game. And whenever you change the dynamics of how you play a game, it does a few things. One, it increases those who are interested in playing. 2, the veterans have something new to try out. And 3, it has the potential of bringing you more revenue. Because now people such as myself and other fan channels make YouTube videos talking about the pros and cons of the additions that are added to the game. So melee damage 2.0 is definitely a game type that changed dramatically for me. I ended up posting, I ended up doing a series on like melee damage 2.0, and because I really liked the competitive nature of it. But just recently, Magamu and a few other channels such as Dogman Dan and Janser, and I'm quite sure perhaps maybe a few of the other fan channels have done some type of video, said something on the comment section where Magamu posted this video at. It was basically, I won't consider it a rant, I think it was just pointing out some concerns or issues from his point of view. Cool, I get it. Well, for me, Damage 2.0 was probably one of the best additions to Warframe, because as I said, it changed how you play the game. And does it need an improvement? Yes. And I recently posted a comment stating that if it goes into the direction of physical damage, real life, and someone on that comment posted that you can actually do this based off of weights. In other words, if you're carrying one primary weapon, negative X amount of stamina. If you're not carrying a secondary weapon, you get a boosted stamina. And so I get that, which I think is a really good direction as far as melee damage 2.0. And so I think it can be improved. I don't think Melee Damage 2.0 was totally meant to dominate the game. But after all, you know, the ninja theme needs to be definitely recognized based off of melee damage. I mean, come on. There may be ninjas, but they're ninjas in space. And ninjas with weapons, projectile weapons, you know, not these throwing stars, but shooting and whatnot, and bow and arrows and whatnot, which I think is all cool. The Sentinels are great to have, an added addition. The Melee Damage 2.0, it should be looked at. It should be improved. And what are one of the improvements? Definitely the stamina. How to improve that? Hey, I think the weight system is a great example, giving it that real life feel, real life science. The same way that was done with the ballistics, with the primary and secondary weapons. It really changed the game. Instead of the damage going in one direction, the damage was going in 3 different directions, and they added the status effect, and so on and so forth. So it really changed the game for the better, in my opinion. And I think the same thing can happen with Melee Damage 2.0, with them going into a direction that can really make this this part of the game a lot more fun and interesting. Now, I'm going to leave that right there. I'm not going to get too far deep into the Melee Damage 2.0. But I will say this. Baro Katir. I think Baro Katir theme, the idea, great. I remember posting the video. Well, actually, before I posted the video, I remember looking at the dev stream. And one of the devs had mentioned about the black market. I was like, whoa, I was just thinking about that weeks ago, that we need a black market. But here's the kicker right here. We have Baro Katir is in the perfect position. He brings items that are considered unobtainable only through him. Cool. Now, some of the mods and the prices, the ducats, they're average prices. For the average player can obtain them. Some of the weapons are average weapons with average prices, so the average player can obtain them. But I just want to give this tidbit of information. And I'll put myself on the spot here. I really would like a weapon that costs maybe 2,500 ducats. No, you say, why 2,500? Because this is going to change the spectrum of gaming in Warframe. There are those, such as myself, who grind for the prime parts, just waiting for Baro Katir. Well, I was hoping that the object of the game was to obtain good weapons, hard to get weapons, and good parts for those weapons. If a weapon is going to be added in, let's say another sniper weapon that Baro Katir brings, let's not let it be like the Vector. Let's let it be his own weapon with his own criteria and better stats, but difficult to obtain. I don't care if it's 3,000 ducats. Now, the new players may say, you know what, that's like crazy, that's like unobtainable. Exactly. Because here's one thing to be true. Players want to obtain some of the rarest items. That's what makes gaming so unique. Where it's like, you know what, I had to grind 18 hours to get this, man. I had to, like, get with my clan. A lot of people say, well, I'm not with a clan. Well, you either gonna have to grind by yourself or find someone in a recruitment, you guys know what I'm talking about, the recruitment channel, to help you obtain it. And you might not obtain it, But that's the strategy in the game, and that will give veteran players a hoorah. You know, like, yeah, we got these new weapons with good stats. You know, no one wants to do all of that grinding in Warframe. And when you look and say, okay, Baro, this is what you're bringing me, it's like, come on. I mean, really, the mods, some of the mods are fine on the surface. There are going to be players who are gonna love these things. But I'm speaking for myself. Give me something worth grinding for. The sigils are fine. There's nothing wrong with the sigils. I think it's something worth grinding for. I was glad when you guys put the cap on the daily. How often, you know, you could grab your extra points when it comes to the syndicates. Good idea. But you know why? Because I know you want to kind of stay away from the grind fest, but I tell you, people want to stand out, and it's no different than these Prime Warframes. Whether you buy them with platinum or you go and farm them, I'm telling you, it's part of the nature of gaming. It's part of the nature of people. I mean, if a person can be one of the 100 people that has a particular Warframe, it's just, that's cool. Like, man, I wish I had that. I mean, it's like Excalibur Prime. I had the opportunity to get Excalibur Prime. I never got him. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna get him. I don't need him. Lo and behold, I wish I had him now. Now when someone brings out their Excalibur Prime, I'm like, wow, man, I really, really wish I had this Excalibur Prime. I should have got it when I had the chance. And I missed out on it. The same thing should go with Baro. The same thing. These specialized weapons, it may take someone 3 days, the entire weekend. But that's part of gaming. You know, it may cause some disputes in your home. But there needs to be these weapons. Beef the weapons up. Beef them up. Make these crazy exotic weapons. And people are like, you know what? Man, it's Friday. I see they got this new weapon now, especially with Magamu and some of these big other channels. They start posting these weapons from Baro, and it's like, guys, you really want to get this weapon. People are going to be grinding like, man, I got 1,500 ducats. I need 1,500 plus more. Because with a certain weapon, let's say you get a weapon with like the Vector, and it shoots and just got crazy stats on it. Not something superficial, but crazy stats on it. And then along with this weapon, you add perhaps one mod that's going to make this weapon like crazy ridiculous, and maybe it's fire rate, and maybe it's a trigger, not automatic trigger, but something along the way. You guys get what I'm saying? And perhaps a new skin. You guys want to put skins in there? Put a skin for the weapon. But give us something give us something worth grinding for. Give us something worth grinding for. Make that grind. Make it like, you know what? This was worth every last penny of it. I grind for this. And it's because people want to be separated and looked at like, yeah, I got mine. You get yours, bro? Okay, we all got mine. Oh, my whole clan, we got ours. And what it does is it'll create an atmosphere of gathering in Warframe. Because your popular game. In your popular game, the guy or the gal who stands out, you're looking at them like, wow, they got all that gear, or they got all of this stuff. Man, that's as you guys know, this is Joshuatiming, and as always, keep God first, and I'll see you in the next video on Warframe. I'm out. Peace.